Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. In recent news media, the death of Nicky Hayden, the professional motorcycle racer. He reportedly died when he was accidentally hit by a car on his bicycle. I want to show you what's so suspicious about this story. This looks to be another clear example of murder by numbers for the NBA Finals that will begin today, June 1st, 2017. A quick observation, you can search for this on the web. There's a video put out, Nicky Hayden, the final ride. And just look on display, the number 69 right there. In the language of gematria, the final ride equals 69. And Nicky Hayden supposedly died 69 days before his birthday. Of course, 69 represents cycles like life and death. As I routinely say, sometimes people truly are murdered for ritual. Other times they fake their deaths as part of the ritual as a way of escaping their celebrity. So I don't know which is true for Nicky Hayden, but I'm going to show you that no doubt this is a ritual in numbers, the reporting of his death. We're going to get to how this connects to the NBA Finals. Please also know that Cleveland Cavaliers, in the language of gematria, sums to 69. We've seen a lot of deaths for LeBron James, a.k.a. King James. And I'll link this Gematrinator calculator. Cleveland Cavaliers, 69. If you write out King James, the nickname is 35. And Nicky Hayden has died at age 35. You might recall last year LeBron won on the real King James's birthday, defeating the Warriors, who lost with 89 points. So a few more interesting things. The final ride. Part of this story of his death has gematria of 213, like the NBA Finals. And let's not forget that in satanic gematria, death equals 213. Death, 213, the final ride. Again, what are the odds? The final ride also contains gematria of 666 in the Sumerian format, just like the NBA Finals. Last year, LeBron James, King James, the first player to go to 6 straight finals since 66, when Bill Russell did it. And 666 is the number of the beast, which has gematria of 66, just like Revelation being the 66th book, just like King James having a Bible named after him and being born in 1566. Remember, LeBron 66, LeBron James 66, also 42. The beast 666 rules for 42 months in Revelation. And last year, when LeBron became the first player to go to 6 straight finals since 66, the last player to do it was Bill Russell, 42. Number stamped all over, black people throughout history, number associated with the beast in the Bible. The New Testament begins with the 42 generations to Jesus, special number to Freemasonry. So Nicky Hayden, his date of death, date with 44 numerology, as well as 64. The word kill has gematria of 44 and 64. He died May 22nd, 2017. Ripe date for ritual killing. That wasn't the date that he was hit in the accident, though, which we'll get to. He died days after the accident. Born July 30th, 1981. Dead May 22nd, 2017. Notice the name Nicky Hayden has gematria of 119, like All-Seeing Eye, like Star of David, like Master Plan. I just did a video on the death of Stephen A. Smith's mother, who has this name gematria of 119, and who also just died on a date with 44 numerology, by the numbers, in tribute to the NBA Finals. His full name, Nicholas Patrick Hayden. A lot of interesting gematria here. The United States of America equals 99 and 117. When you write out 13, it sums to 99 and 117. The United States of America, 13 colonies, 13 stripes. These numbers are bigger than America. They're numbers of Masonry. They're numbers of the New World Order. This man died in Italy, home of the Catholic Church, which has much influence over the creation of this nation. Notice the 216 gematria. Cleveland, the 216 area code. 6 times 6 times 6, 216. Again, connecting to this little video put out about his life, the final ride. Also, the 351 is significant. If you add every number 1 through 26, it totals 351. Remember this. Show you this. God has gematria of 17 and 26. If you add every number 1 through 17, it sums to 153. Show you this by doing this here. 153, its triangular number is 17. That means every number added up to 17 equals 153. The triangular number for 351 is 26. And again, 17 and 26 both represent God. 153 and 351 are reflections of each other. Holy Bible also has this gematria of 153. And with regards to this man dying in Italy, home of the Vatican and the Jesuit order also has this gematria of 153. Remember, the Masons within the Catholic Church seem to control the world of professional sports. Here we're talking about a professional athlete murdered by the numbers in Italy. So if you read about his death on May 17th, which is the 137th day of the year, the 33rd prime, talked about this date in regards to ritual killing. On this date, he was supposedly hit by a car while riding a bicycle, and they say they think he was looking at his iPod and not paying attention. That's the story. May 17th, 2017 was a date with 59 numerology. He was supposedly riding a bicycle when he was hit by a car in an accident, and his nickname's the Kentucky Kid. The Kentucky Kid 59, bicycle 59, accident 59, kill 59. 59 is also the 17th prime number, and here he was killed on the 17th day of May. You see? Or he wasn't killed that day, but that's where he got the injury that resulted in his death 5 days later. So, from the date he died, or the date he was hit, to the date of what would have been his upcoming birthday, 74 days. He would have turned 36 years old this year. If you sum 1 through 36 together, it totals 666. Again, he died at age 35, a number we're seeing connected to a lot of deaths, the number for King James. And with regards to him dying in Italy, number representing the Catholic Church. There's been one Catholic president in the history of this nation, the 35th president JFK, who was killed at age 46. And let's not forget, JFK assassination equals 187. JFK killed in the 187th year of the nation's existence. If you do Sumerian gematria, 1122, like how he died on November 22nd. And the official name of the Jesuit order is Society of Jesus, which has the gematria of 187 as well. Again, they're based out of Italy, where this man died. So, from the date he was hit to his upcoming birthday, 74 days. We see this again and again. Killing 74, Masonic 74. There's that song called Gematria, the killing name. Gematria 74. This is the practice of coding numbers into words. What the English language is based on. If you've ever noticed that spelling in English is nonsensical, there's no rhyme or reason to anything. It's just learn how to remember this word spelled this way. And this word that makes the same sound is spelled this different way. The reason why is because the whole language is based on this mathematical system. The language doesn't make any sense unless you know gematria. And also, one last point, from the date he was hit to the date of his death, 2 months and 13 days, like 213. We talked about that connects to death. The film put out. And, for one last point about the Catholic Church, his birthday, July 30th. Date that leaves 154 days left in the year. The name King James, also 154. Catholic is a reshuffling of these letters. We just saw in the NFL draft, we saw the Mile High team. I just want to show you Mile High, 145. The Denver Broncos drafted Jake Butt out of Michigan right after the Michigan coach was at the Vatican visiting the Pope. But Catholic Church sodomy. Notice sodomy has the same gematria as Catholic, not by coincidence. All by perverse design. But anyway, if you study who King James was, he was the big focal point of the Rosicrucians. And he has a Bible named after him, the Rosicrucians. What they were about was mixing the old world religions with Christianity, which is what's been done in the Bibles as we know them. Modern English-speaking people. Supposedly, the Rosicrucians and the Catholics and the Jesuits were enemies, but I think that's just all false information put out for the general public. I think in reality, they were in bed together and forming what we now know as the New World Order. And this is how the New World Order operates. By the numbers, ritual, murder, fake news, rig sports, people pretending to be something that they aren't. A lot of people asked for this video. That's why I made it. All right, until next time, true